Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. My name is AES and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's video will be a review for a game that hypothetically could have overtaken Overwatch as a prime multiplayer title. Not only has the game failed to meet that expectation, but it is currently in a position where the player base is dwindling by the day. We will see shortly why the game has left negative first and lasting impressions. Without further ado, let's review Bleeding Edge. It was originally released in 2020 for the Xbox One, but for this critique, it was played on the Xbox Series S. Story. This section will be short and sweet, since the game does not have a story. As a matter of fact, it does not have a single player component. You must maintain an online connection to play the title, even if you practice in training mode. I have never been a fan of video games that require online connectivity, and the inclusion of this mandatory feature and the lack of a single player component are ridiculous. Just want to get that point out of the way. Audio and visual design. The graphics are serviceable for a game in its genre of multiplayer only shooters. The special attacks are appealing and the character designs are impressive. The level designs could be more varied, but the various stages work despite their simplicity. As for the audio, I would describe it with the same word: serviceable. The sounds from the guns illustrate the appropriate amount of impact. A shotgun would feel more powerful than a pistol, for example. The music is also decent, as it serves to excite you for the matches and the lunacy that can ensue in each match. As a whole, the audio and visual designs are not amazing, but they're not terrible either. They are okay. Gameplay. I already mentioned the lack of offline modes, so let's focus on the online modes, of which there is one. One mode that gives you the opportunity to kill other people with different weapons and different powers. This game was released at $30, so this amount of content is unacceptable. When it comes to the core components, you start a match by selecting a character that has different power-ups. One character can lunge forward and attack you, while the other has the ability to heal. I will give credit to the game in this regard. The characters play completely different from each other, which I really appreciate. Nevertheless, the aforementioned issue of being forced to play online is atrocious. It does not only prevent people without an online connection to play the game, but it also leads to connectivity issues. In my 3 hours of gameplay, I experienced 5 disconnections. It took away my desire to play the game beyond the 3-hour mark. I should also mention that it was very tricky to find matches at all. There were some scenarios where I was sitting in the lobby for about 10 minutes waiting for a match to happen. It is clear that most of the player base that was present at launch already left the game. I'm thankful that I was able to get into a match to do this review, but it's something you should know if you are planning to test this game out in the near future. The gunplay may be alright, but the clear issues with the game and lack of content drag down Bleeding Edge in the following category. Fun factor. When I was able to actually get into a match, I must admit that I was not enjoying myself at all. The gunplay never felt rewarding, and I was not convinced to continue playing after a few matches. Then I was disconnected, and I deleted this game from my hard drive. In the end, it is sad to see a game with an enormous amount of potential go down in flames the way that Bleeding Edge has done in the past several months. Even if the core gameplay gives you an ounce of satisfaction, the online-only requirement and the lack of modes will make your enjoyment bittersweet and short-lived. I would not mind a sequel with much more content and the ability to play offline, but I cannot possibly recommend this game to anyone. I will give Bleeding Edge from 2020 a 4 out of 10. Well folks, that is the end of the review. Thank you for watching the video. Are you interested in checking out this game? Have you played it? What did you think about it? Please let me know in the comment section below. Till next time, have a great day or evening wherever you are. My name is AES, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.